Shalom. Before I start, let me give all praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakha Kodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Peace, blessings, and salutations to all elect Akim wa Akwath. Learning and teaching in truth and sincerity. Another video through the spirit of Brother Malak from GMS Detroit. Now we're sitting here, you know, you got the things that's going on with the guy. Here, let me do this. With the guy Yahweh Call, right, from the Bay, right? All these testimonies that brothers have, you know, released, brothers who have been dealing with him over the years, you know, all the things that have been coming out for you brothers and sisters that have been watching the videos. And this is something, you know, when a dude falls out, a lot of the time here in Great Millstone, we don't get on, we don't say nothing unless it gets to a point to where he's throwing out so much slander that we'll, you know, we'll turn on that camera and we'll tell the truth for truth's sake. And then you'll actually come to understand, okay, that's why that dude got put out. Oh, damn, he was a demon. Oh, damn, he was doing this, he was doing that. Okay, we need to take heed and mark that man and, you know, not be near him, right? As the scriptures tell you to do. And matter of fact, we'll get that out of Romans. Because putting a guy out for wickedness and keeping him away doesn't make us wicked. Because the point of this video, now his channel just randomly came up, right? And I clicked on it, and what I saw, I was like, wow. So Romans 16 and 17, it says, "Now I beseech you, brethren, mark them which cause divisions and offenses contrary to the doctrine which ye have learned, and avoid them." So this was a man who was causing divisions and offenses. Literally, he was many a times pitting brothers against another by calling this one, saying this bad about the other one, and then calling that one and saying that bad about this one. And offenses, offending brother, you know, offending brothers, getting drunk and damn near getting brothers into fights, you know, telling brothers that he wishes that they die in the famines, all kinds of crazy shit, right? But then you click on this guy's video, and who do you see behind this guy?
Isaiah 59 and 20, it says, "And the Redeemer shall come to Zion."
Sorry, 19.
Verse 19, it says, "So shall they fear the name of the Adonai."
So you see this guy has a whole crew with him. So what does that mean? That means that these dudes standing here aren't taking heed. All right, I haven't listened to too much long in this video. I don't care to listen to nothing of what they're talking about. The point here with this video is the fact that they're even standing next to him. So that means, you know, one of several things. Either one, they've watched some of those responses and they just plainly don't give a fuck. Or two, they're being simple and they're not watching them, right? And so they're still teamed up with this dude now, because there was a couple guys who had hopped on brothers' videos and left comments saying, "Oh, why y'all talking bad about him?" I'm assuming now it makes sense. Now, more than likely, it was some of these guys next to him. You know, some of these, and I can, without even doing history, through processes of elimination, it is more likely correctly to assume that these guys are newer in the faith. If you've been around for as long as other brothers have been around and had to deal with this man's shit, getting drunk, getting into fights in public unnecessarily, saying all kinds of crazy things on you know, calling brothers, here it is, you're in another state, here, hey man, hey, that brother Gabar Awar in Rochester, New York, all three of them brothers, him, Karataza, and Marar, you know, hey, you know, those are some good brothers of mine, right? Here it is, this dude Yahweh Call was basically making life hell for the brother Gabar Awar behind the scenes, and he's all the way across the country. So this guy was causing hell for men in his camp and for men in other camps, and you clowns want to link up with him, being foolish. Oh, he can't be that bad of a guy. Yes, he can be that bad of a guy, and you don't have any idea because you haven't been around long enough. So what we gonna go to is this now. So you want to pick your side of the fence, well then stay there. And when the destruction comes for the righteous and for the wicked, you're gonna have to sit there and eat that, because y'all wanted to stay on that man's team. All the truth is coming out about that man, and if you're still choosing to break bread with him, to sup with him, or with any fallout. That's why our apostles and our elders tell us when a dude gets put out, suspended, whatever, you separate. Because if you're still fucking with that dude, then when the judgment comes, you're going to get caught up in it. All right. Hey, what do they say in the world? You have guilty by association. If I'm in the car with a nigga that does a drive-by, I'm going to jail too. If you're hanging out, going to camp with a guy who's been excommunicated from an entire group because of his mistreatment of brothers, all right, he ain't getting kicked out because, in which he was doing some crazy breakdowns. But we're not just kicking him out, because, you know, he wasn't listening to the apostles or just being a good, doing what we told him. This dude was being a demon to brothers. So you wanna be fellowshipped up with him? Okay. Sirach 11:10, it says, "My son, meddle not with many matters, for if thou meddle much, thou shalt not be innocent. And if thou follow after, thou shalt not obtain, neither shalt thou escape by fleeing." So y'all are not going to be innocent. Here it is, you're running with this dude, and you're not going to obtain unless y'all leave him alone. You're not going to obtain what? That's salvation. You're not going to be one of the elect. It doesn't matter if you're new. It doesn't matter if you have zeal. I can tell them I ain't seen their faces before. And if I ain't seen them, and I ain't been around all that long, so I'm not boasting on that, but I ain't seen them dudes' faces. So if I ain't seen them, I know you older brothers ain't seen them. So y'all, man, come on, y'all. Y'all some new dudes. You want to follow this dude around because he's deep and he came and showed y'all love. Well, just because a dude wants to show you love don't mean he's worthy to receive. All right, 2 John 1:10. If any man have not this doctrine, bring him not into your house, neither bid him Godspeed, man. The end of this verse, it says what? Neither shalt thou escape by fleeing. So when that destruction's coming, you're not going to be able to, hey, y'all wanted to rock with this man, rock all the way out with them. Rock all the way out. Hey, Salaki, I'm at the work yard, so there's going to be a lot of noise. But when that destruction comes, rock all the way out. Don't try to run. Don't try to say we was sorry. Don't try to say, another instance, y'all. That guy, a war, and that short bitch down there in Mississippi. That's what I call him. I don't know his name. I called Burden Ernie, a war and the short bitch, because that's what I call him, you know. That's how we talk up here in Detroit, right? So them two dudes, they had heaped unto them a couple of disciples, and us here at Great Millstone were telling some of those guys to leave them alone, and they were saying, oh, fuck us, you know, right? But then lo and behold, what happens? They released a video saying how them two dudes are crazy and how they should have listened to Great Millstone, right? So it's going, hey, y'all gonna find out the hard way. These dudes right here,
From the west.
if the Lord's dealing with them, what's gonna happen is he's gonna do something to offend the fuck out of them, and then they're going to leave him and get with some proper brothers. So I'll say this, right? If these guys are of the elect, they're gonna leave this guy alone. They're gonna realize that, you know, man, we shouldn't be associating with this guy. He has a bad name he's acquired a bad name and a bad reputation. Regardless of the fact that he's deep and he knows these scriptures, we shouldn't be dealing with him. That's what the elect would come to realize. But if they're not of the elect, then they're going to be destroyed, and their blood is on them. It is what it is. We're clean. We're clean. But they are not. They're dirty with this man. All right. Now let me get this. Sirach 4:22. Accept no person against thy soul, and let not the reverence of any man cause thee to fall. And that's what they're doing. Because, hey, and those who've been around, you know, you remember watching this guy back in the day, hey, the type of teaching style he had was very attractive, you know, in the early 2010s, middle 2010s, you know, 13, 14, 15, 16, you know, standing out there screaming at white people in the face, telling them they're not shit. Oh, they going down. We gonna do this to you, do that to you. Hey, that shit gets a lot of views, and it's very, hey, I'll put it to you like this, right? That was the first camp that I had watched, Coming Into the Truth. That was the first Great Millstone camp that I watched, the San Francisco brothers. So I'd be sitting here lying and telling you, I'd be sitting here lying if I didn't tell you, you know, hey, I used to watch the nigga too. But then after all the information came out over the years, what do you have to do? You separate your own emotions and your feelings, and you do what's right. The scriptures say to not fuck with a guy like this. Why? Because of what he did. He's been excommunicated, okay, for how he treated the brothers. So therefore, you're supposed to leave a dude like this alone. But what these guys are doing, they're accepting this man against their own soul. They're reverencing him more than the scriptures. They're reverencing him more than Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, right? Well, hey, what about the other brothers in San Francisco Bay? You got the brother Gad, the brother Manatazak, right? The brother I believe Kanawak, right? The brother Awar, the dark-skinned brother. What about those brothers? How do you think they felt when he was mistreating them? So who's more important? You feel what I'm saying? Hey, Jake, that's that respecter of persons spirit. Well, he was a good teacher. Fuck that nigga. Don't matter how good of a teacher he was being a demon to them brothers, man. Ain't supposed to be no respecter of persons. And for that, it looks like they're gonna get themselves destroyed. All right, I want to jump down to verse 27. Sirach 4:27. Make not thyself an underling to a foolish man, and force not the course of the river. And that's what they're doing, making themselves underlings to a foolish man, because a dude is deep, or he knows breakdowns, or he's funny to watch, or it's cool to see a brother stand up to the white man, right? That type of spirit. Man, fuck that shit, man. Is he doing what the scripture said? No. He's mistreating his brothers, which is a violation. And the elect will understand that and will separate themselves and understand that this man has made himself persona non grata, meaning what? A person not fucking welcome. Alright? So you dudes right here, hey, don't come on my comment board talking shit. I talk to you like a dog out the street. Hey, if they're of the elect, they'll realize the error of their current ways. But if they're not, they're gonna keep going, rolling with that dude, and they're gonna get destroyed. And they're going to be the next subjects of his mistreatment. Because you best believe he ain't finna stop knocking back that skull-shaped tequila. And then the next time he call a random person a B word, whispering it in their ear, and a fucking mob fight breaks out, y'all better hope y'all got mean hands enough to protect yourself and him, you know, from the ensuing mob crowd that's trying to stomp on you because he's drunk, going around insulting people to their face in fucking public, putting everybody's lives at risk. So, hey, y'all get them off our hands. Good job, y'all. Y'all deal with the shit. Hey, that's it. I'm gonna give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakodash, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace, blessings, and salutations, all like Akima Aqua, learning, teaching, and truth and sincerity. Shalom.